why creative testing is not working for you and how to actually fix it to where you can actually start creating ads that actually convert and you'll actually start finding winners inside of your testing campaign. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Nick Theriot. Welcome back to the channel. I'm just gonna excuse myself now. I am sick filming this, but you know, gotta have the grind and gotta make sure these videos stay uploaded. So I'm just gonna excuse myself now with this, but I have an awesome, epic, action-packed video for you guys today. If you're new to the channel, again, my name is Nick Theriot. I run an agency, I mentor people, and I run ads for people. So quick link below, we manage somewhere around $1 million to $2 million a month in Facebook ad spend, and we help brands scale to 7 figures a month in revenue. So with that being said, make sure to hit the like button and hit that subscribe button for new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And with that being said, let's get started. So one of the biggest things that I see a lot of people still struggling with is finding winning ads with creative testing. Okay, they realize, hey, I go broad, you know, I do broad targeting, and then I also do creative testing, and they start to implement this into their ad account and they see no results, and then they immediately think, oh well, Nick, it's the broad targeting, or hey Nick, creative testing doesn't work. And it's crazy when you say that creative testing doesn't work, because yes, it does. But there's a few other variables that are involved. Okay, and when I see people say that creative testing doesn't work, and when they go and do their creative test, it's like they do 2 creative tests and like, all right, that's it, boom, I try creative testing, it does not work. When you actually look at that and say that doesn't work, that's a very false reality to look at. Okay, because creative testing is just a tool, and the input you give it dictates your results. Okay, so if you give it a bad input, then the creative test will not do well. So if you're leveraging a tool that's purely based on your input and the performance purely dictates on your input, and you're getting bad outputs, it's not the tool, it's the input. Okay, so in order for you to get new winning creative tests, you need to improve the input, aka the ads you are building. And I still see a lot of people building shit poor ads, to be honest. Like, just be straight up with you guys. On a lot of ad accounts on a daily basis. I work with students, I have clients as well, and a lot of the times when we're coming to ad account, our biggest successes are just simply us building better ads in the ad accounts. And I want to show you guys today, actually, just with an ad we have. It's not an ad that we created, just an ad I found on the internet, and I want to break down a few core parts of that ad so that we can show y'all just, hey, this is all the shit that you need to do and all the things that you can test to build a better input, which would therefore get you a better output, which therefore would get you a better result and find new winning ads. Because like I said, it's not the tool, it's the input. It's how you're using the tool, and what you're giving that tool is why you're getting a bad performance from that tool. Okay, so that's why your creative tests are failing. You're not giving it good ads. Okay, so how can we build better ads? Well, first thing, before you can build a better ad, you need to understand what goes into an ad, because if you don't know what goes into an ad, you don't know how to build a better ad. So let's take a look over here on my screen, and this is just a simple ad I found from Obvi. Nothing crazy. Okay, 200,000 plus satisfied customers, lose inches, not hair, 15+100 5-star reviews, collagen infused dermogenic fat burner, 30-day satisfaction guarantee, and then it has just like some peels and like looks like the water, whatever, stuff like that. Okay, so this is just a ad right here. Okay, just a creative. Now we need to look at this. There's 4 core parts of this creative right here that need to work in sync together for this creative to work, okay, and actually get good performance. Okay, the first thing, you should have the hook, which is lose inches, not hair. The second thing is desire. Desire is the motivation for me to purchase this. Okay, and that's something you don't necessarily see in text, but the desire here is to lose weight. That's what I want to hit on, and we say that by saying lose inches. Okay, so we're attracting people who want to lose weight. Now, identity. This is something that I still see a lot of people get wrong, but identity is, who are we speaking to, and are we actually articulating the way they kind of perceive themselves? You know, are we appealing to their interests? Are we appealing to their, you know, their identity as a person, their personality in that sense right there? Are we appealing to their personality? So if I told you this product was for a guy, then you'd be like, no, Nick, it's pink and just the way it's branded, everything like that, it's kind of clearly appeals to a girl. And that's correct. This product is intended, this brand does a lot of their branding around female demographic. So does the identity appeal to a female? That's a big thing right there. Now, next one is belief. Okay. And belief is, are we two specifics around belief? Okay. The first one is, are we going against any negative beliefs in the market? Because if we're going against a negative belief in the market, then what's going to happen is our product immediately gets toned out. Okay. So there's a big belief in the market right now that, collagic burn or collagen infused thermogenics are a scam. Then, well, guess what? Me pushing this product in the market, I'm going to be going against the market belief, and that's going to push this product to the side. So that's the first thing. And then the second thing is, are we instilling belief that our product is the best product for them? Okay. Or are we giving them belief that our product actually works? And we do that in a few different ways. The 15 plus 100 5-star reviews, that's 1. 30-day satisfaction guarantee, that's 2. Then 200,000 plus satisfied customers, that's 3. 3 ways we're giving people belief that this product works. Okay. So these are the 4 core pillars of an ad that you really have to look at. Now, the next thing is, are all the things below each one. So say, for example, right here, we have hook. Okay. So we have the hook, lose inches, not hair. All right. Now, when we're doing a creative test right here, we could have tested this exact creative with different hooks. So we could have done something like lose weight. That's another hook. We could have done another one that said lose inches, not hair. Get your dream body. Boom. Start 2023 working. Start 2023 going for a leaner you. I don't know. I don't really like this, but anyway. So boom. So I could have came there and I could have, that's 3 different hooks. That's 3 different creative tests right here. Boom, boom, boom. I could have done with this specific ad right here. Now, another thing you have to look at when writing hooks is, and this is something more, I would say, a little deeper psychology. Okay. So obviously you have to look at the desire. Does our hook appeal to the desire? Yes. That's our mass desire of the market. Okay. Now the next one is the market awareness. And this is basically market awareness. This is basically how close and how far they are in their mind from the problem here. Okay. So they obviously are problem aware. They want to lose weight, but they don't know which one is the best solution for them. Okay. Then they're solution aware, which is they want what the solution offers, but they don't know it exists yet. Okay. And I would say this one is more of, I would say, a solution aware specific style, because they want what it does, lose inches, but they don't know what exists yet. And then that boom, that we're putting it in yet. Okay. So I would say it's solution aware. So we could also look at like product aware specifically, which is calling out more of like the other collagen burners, other like, I don't know, you could say like fat burners, etc. And then you have like unaware, which is people completely unaware to the problem. And obviously you have problem aware people, which is people are like overweight. They want to overweight, but they don't know how. They don't know how to lose weight. So then the last one is market sophistication. Now, market sophistication, these are 3 things that you can apply to your hook to build a better hook. Okay. So just want to make sure you guys catch it on here. Okay. So market sophistication basically dictates the fact that it goes around how many products they've already seen before. Okay. So if they've already seen 5 different collagen burners in the market and they know what a thermogenic is, then you don't really need to sell what a thermogenic is anymore. You just sell that your thermogenic does the best out of all the others. Okay. Now, something interesting here is that lose inches, not hair. Now, I did some research because I didn't know this, but I did some research, and that some of the thermogenics and fat burners actually cause hair loss. So what Avi is doing right here is calling out the fact you can lose inches, the main desire, which you want, but it's also calling out 2 things. 1, a negative belief, and 2, a position your product as better by saying you're not going to lose hair from this. So it's finding a weakness in the market that people have already seen with other products, and it's positioning their product through market sophistication as a better product that their product does not lose hair. Okay. So yeah, so it does a really good job there with that. So these are 3 things right here that you look at when building a hook to build your hook, to actually create your hooks right here. Okay. Now I look at hook as the same thing as a headline. I think they're just same thing. It's literally all it does is basically grabs people's attention and gets them to further, read along basically. Okay. Now, desire. All right. So we talked about it for a second here, but desire is basically, what the main motivator is in the market. Okay. This is what motivates people to buy. All right. And you want the mass desire. That's going to create majority of your market. Now, the reason why is because, what that'll do is the mass desire is that it'll give you the largest portion of the market. You have a larger portion of the market, the more you can spend money on. Okay. So these collagen powders, things like that, there's a lot of different things you could say of why people might purchase it. Okay. So obviously you have the collagen part. People might purchase it for the collagen side. People might purchase it because you get, glowing hair. I can't read that other one. Something. So like there's some benefits of it, of what it's going to do for your hair, nails, and like skin and stuff like that. Okay. So you might purchase it for the collagen side. You might purchase it for most thermogenics have like caffeine and stuff in it. So you might purchase it even for like the caffeine boost or something like that. But the main desire is to lose weight for this. Okay. So your ad might have different desires, and based off those different desires, you can also test those parts in the creative itself. So if you have the wrong desires in your creative test, if you have, or like, you haven't found that mass one yet, or you're not appealing to it properly, because again, you have to be able to appeal to that desire correctly. So if you're testing a desire but not appealing to it correctly, then, the creative test is going to fail as well. So you have to look at that as well. So desire, yes, it's lose weight for this. Are there other ones that could be for this product? Yes. Do we have the main mass desire for this product that's going to make people want to purchase? Yes. Okay. And key thing right there is if you have the wrong desire articulated in the visual side, then what's going to happen is it won't see the same performance as well. Now, how can we increase desire? How can we make this ad even more desirable in that perspective right there? Well, collagen burn, it obviously is for people who want to lose weight. Okay. So what we could do here is we could replace this image with these peels in the water and this collagen burn. We could probably put this collagen burn in like a hand like this, and we could do a more, I would say, an attractive female that the customers who are buying want to look like. Okay. So if our customers, and this is going to get into identity in a second too as well, if our customers have a desire to have a six-pack, just saying, for example, our customers want to have a six-pack and they think blonde girls, you can even test like different blonde girls, brunette girls, different colored hair colors as well. I would even see that as an impact as well, specifically for this, grabbing that. And then also to testing, all right, do they want to look like a 25-year-old with abs and like a sports bra? Or do they want to look like a, maybe 40, 50-year-old, like power mom or something like that? Okay. So like I would really look deeper into that, but I would definitely test a girl in a sports bra, flat stomach, holding this up and smiling. I would definitely test that. And that would be a way to increase the desire, because girls want to look like her and they'll immediately see that product and be like, oh, that's what she took. Okay. So little things like that. All right. Next one's identity. Okay. And it's going to actually cross over that desire part of increasing desire right there with adding that female. Identity is, who are we appealing to? And identity is, people want to basically look like the person. I'm not saying look like the person, but I find three different types of like identity. So number one, people either want to look like the person that's in the ad itself. So you're going to put someone that's like a step higher than them. So like, say for example, this could even be like, hey, you watch my YouTube videos, for example, and you understand where you're at right now with your ad knowledge. And then you see me in these videos and you're like, wow, I wish I could be like Nick, because, he do these ads somewhat better. So that's like just one up a version of yourself. We see identity as well with people like, here's how you can make 10K a month to someone who's broke. And it's like, cool, if only I could get to $10,000 a month. But if I showed an identity of here's how to make 100K a month to someone who's at $0 a month, they wouldn't even look at that because it's too far out. So you could do someone that's just one up of them. So for example, like this ad right here, if I showed a girl who, from marketing this to average girls, and we show a girl with a flat stomach, abs, sports bra and stuff like that, boom. Okay. Then the second person we can use it as an identity is literally just someone that looks just like them. Okay. And then the third one is the opposite sex that they find appeal to. So I see that sometimes with clothing that works really well. So, but also too, identity comes down to everything else. The design of the ad, the language we're using, this is using some pink for the peels. Like the peels are obviously pink itself. It's just the whole brand, Avi branding. They do a really good job with that. But just from an example, like the bottle, like the design of everything else, we're obviously appealing to a more feminine identity. Okay. So they do a good job with that. But yeah, so identity is just the person they are appealing to. And you can test 3 types of different identities on top of that to see which one has a better, grab and, kind of helps out with the desire part too. Because, when the identity also helps out with desire at some levels as well. So, and then lastly is belief. Okay. So there's a big thing here with belief. So again, there's 2 parts of belief. There's number 1 is, are we going against any beliefs? And then number 2, how are we creating belief for our product that it works and that our product is the way to go? Okay. So for belief right here, again, that's 1, are we going against any? And then number 2 is, how are we creating belief that our product works? So for example, with this ad right here, are we going against any? Well, lose inches, not hair. So there's a belief in the market that thermogenics create hair loss. So due to that, we call out the specific fact right here that they'll lose inches, not hair. So we're saying that, hey, you won't lose hair taking this product. Okay. So that's how we're addressing a belief in the market that's negative around this product. So we did a good job there. The second thing is, how are we creating belief that this particular product works for us? Well, 200,000 plus satisfied customers, 1,500 plus 5-star reviews, 30-day satisfaction guarantee. We're giving a lot of social proof here that this product works for us. Okay. So we're creating belief that our product works for them by social proof. And then we're also addressing a belief that we're going against in the market. Okay. So this is just a few things right here that are all different variables which are at. So when you're doing a creative test, okay, to go back to our creative testing terminology, you need to decide, okay, we're going to do a creative test today to see if we can build a better hook for this ad. So I would use this exact same ad and just change out the hook, lose inches, not hair. I'll test 3 different hooks. Okay. Literally create this exact ad 3 different ways. Boom, boom, boom. Then that's it. Now, let's say, for example, if I wanted to test desire for this ad, again, desire more around the hook side. So let's say, for example, we built these hooks around lose weight. Then let me go build a new set of hooks around, like, let's say, for example, there's also a desire for people to take burns, collagen burns for the caffeine side. So, because a lot of thermogenics have a little bit of caffeine in it to essentially get your metabolism rolling a little bit. So let's say, for example, I want to do 3 different ones, all with the same desire of caffeine. So then, like, I don't know, increase your energy. Increase energy, not hair. Just off the top of my head, very bad, but yeah, something like that. Level up your energy, stay focused for the next few hours. So just some weird shit like that. And I would test a few different hooks around a different desire we have for our product. Okay. Now, let's say, for example, I wanted to test how can we increase desire. So we know we have the lose weight side that we're really appealing to now. How can we increase that further? Okay. So obviously, I would just swap out this image right here, and I would do 3 different images. Okay, I leave the same headline, same this, just 3 different images right here. One, an attractive female. Maybe I just want to test 3 different females because I don't know what age group's buying from us predominantly. So I'll do like a 20 to 30-year-old, I'll probably do like a 25-year-old, 35-year-old, and a 45-year-old, right? Or maybe even a 55-year-old, some a little bit older. Okay, and I would test all 3 of them, same pose, and just looking, attractive, maybe like relatively slim, things like that, sports bra, whatnot. Okay, so, and I'm doing that to increase desire because I know that if I show a more visually compelling image / like case study, that's going to increase the desire because people want to look like her. Okay, so that's one thing. Now let's go to identity. Okay, so like we've identified 3 different ads for the hook, about 6 different ads for the desire we could test here. identity. Okay, so the identity, how can we make this appeal more to our identity of the female that we're talking to? So obviously the desire part with the 3 different age groups, that's also going to be a test on identity as well. Because what I'm doing there is that I'm going to be able to identify which female has a better identity to our market because people resonate with her. Okay. So then if I notice that, hey, the 25-year-old identity is the best, how can I create a few new ads with that 25-year-old identity? And how can I better translate things from a copy perspective? How can I go look at more 25-year-olds online? And I know it sounds really weird. That sounds really weird, but what are they doing? Are they going workout, lift weights? Are they going to do yoga? And can I showcase 3 different ones? So like, let's say, for example, if I identify 3 different types of 25-year-olds. So we'll have our 25-year-old that does yoga, taking collagen burn, our 25-year-old girl who does, weightlifting, bodybuilding, stuff like that, taking collagen burn. And then we'll also have a third one who likes to run. So now I'm gonna appeal better to the specific identity that market actually does. Because just saying, for the active girl that wants to lose weight, there's thousands of different things that fall in an active girl category. So now we are at 3, 6, 9 different ads we could test right here. Okay, still using the same ad concept. Now when I test those different visuals with those girls, I'm still going to use the same lose inches, not hair, blah blah blah, everything. I'm just changing one variable. So that's a key thing right there. I'm only changing one variable. All right, so if I do 3 different girls here, I know exactly which girl worked. I know exactly why. All right, and then belief. Are we going against any in the market? And how are we creating belief that our product works? Okay, so I would further look at any other beliefs. Like this would just take more research on my side, where I need to go figure out, okay, what are all the people's bad experiences with thermogenics? Okay, so when you go out in the market, go look at a whole bunch of reviews for thermogenic powders or thermogenics and look at the negative reviews. What are the reasons why people didn't like it? And ask yourself, does our product do it better? And then I would find those and I would start addressing them in this ad. And I would create 3 different versions addressing those. Now, how are we creating belief that our product works? So we do a good job here, but what else could we do here? What else could we create more of a belief? Now, look, I know we can't do it for Facebook, but if this was the old days on Facebook, obviously a very simple one would just be showing a girl day 1 and a second girl and that same girl day 30 and showing the before and after. Now you can't do that on Facebook because they don't like that, but you could do even a UGC style video and then break into a whole nother round of creative tests with a UGC concept and do like a girl at the beginning saying how much she loved this and at the end showing how much she lost. Because they're spaced out so far apart, you can do that before and after. Okay, but that's not something else you could look at. You could also look at improving the landing page of showing more before and afters on the landing page as well. So a few different things there. So that's probably what another three, so like almost like 15 to 20 different creative tests you could run on this one specific concept right here. Okay, so notice how each test started with an intention of testing a specific variable under these 4 core pillars. Okay, and if you want to know how to do this, just look up how to test dynamic creative tests or how to test dynamic creative ads on my YouTube channel. I have 2 videos go specifically around dynamic creative ads, and that's what we use to test our ads for. So, but yeah, so that's how we're testing with intentions, and we're testing with the goal to find something else out about our audience. And this is something that can drastically improve your creative testing and drastically improve your hit rate, as well as you're making educated decisions on what to test and what not to test inside of your account. But yeah, guys, really hope you all enjoyed this video. Do only have like a minute left before my camera literally stops recording. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit the like button, hit that subscribe button for new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. 2 links below. If you want me to run your ads for you, click the link below, get a free strategy session with me, and we'll kind of go over your account and see what's best for you. We, like I said, spend 7 figures a month on Facebook ads. We've helped multiple brands get to 7 figures a month in revenue. Also below, there's a link for me to coach you. If you love me to actually coach you instead of actually running your ads itself, I have a link to coach you as well. I don't sell any courses or anything like that. It's not my thing. This channel is purely based to give you as much content as free as possible, so where I can either coach you or run your ads for you on the outside. That's my goal. So thank y'all again. My name is Nick Theriot. Talk to you guys later. Peace out.